So folks, here we have the casting, and as you can see it's broken through the bolt hole there. A bit of light, you know. It's cracked in there, and it's cracked in there. And if you ever wanted to see a cutaway of a perimeter track light, there you go folks. See where the bulb sits. So the question is, could I weld this back together? And if I do, what kind of finish will it be like? Will it stay in one piece? I think it's worth trying. So I'm going to clean it up and prepare it so we can try and weld it. Now this one, I think if I weld it up, I'm going to make a bulb holder that is in the style of, but with an LED light. So I can use a clear resin copy for the glass dome, and therefore the heat shouldn't affect it. And if I do that, I may just put this one up for auction to raise funds for the RAF Snurf Museum. I'll link in the description. So with the top casting repaired, I've restored the actual lamp holder that came with this one, and this is the original actual electrical lamp holder, the porcelain ones. Clean that one up, just need a couple of screws in there. At the moment I do have a temporary one fitted, just like that. And inside is a bulb, the same as in these two, which they are a normal filament bulb, and they do get quite hot. These being made out of resin are not quite so good with the heat. So what I've done is I've ordered some LED bulbs which will hopefully run a little cooler, and because these actually sit, this is the coloured lens and it goes in that yellow one. Because they're very delicate, they're quite rare. So I've actually painted the inside of the resin dome here, if you can see in there folks, a clear yellow. So the question is, how does it compare to the ones from the museum? This being the yellow, the amber one, and this being a blue one. And speaking of blue, because I'm painting the inside of these domes, I'm going to do one blue and see how it compares with that original one. I think the colour looks a bit faint on the original. So, first of all, let's light up the two from the museum. And then what I shall do is I'll put this one in the fitting so they're the same, and light them both up. Have a comparison folks. Right folks, let's power these babies up. So these two are working on the original lamp holders, both on original glass domes and the original coloured filters. And as you can see, they look quite pretty. Let's just get rid of the rest of the light. So as you can see, they are quite bright. The blue one I do feel doesn't have as much colour, but that's as it is, it's original. Even with the original working bulb I have, it looks the same. So it's not because of the slightly more modern bulb. So on that bombshell we shall remove the blue one and put in the latest lamp with its resin dome which I've painted out. Let's see how it compares to the original. Well folks, that's the latest one. So we've now got both yellow stroke amber coloured lights together. One with the resin dome and coloured internal part. The other the original glass dome and glass filter. So folks, let's see what they look like. Should we try it in the dark? Well folks, to me they do look very similar. What do you guys think? Well folks, to me I think that passes muster. I think that's a good replica of the original. Question is, what will it look like with the LED bulbs? I have ordered warm white, so hopefully it'll be the same. Well folks, that's it for this little comparison video. As you can see, the latest perimeter track light that was questionable whether we could repair it is repaired, and I would say it was quite presentable. So what I need to do now is to actually make, I mean these are just temporary for the museum, but what I shall do is construct a suitable base for them to sit in. I'm also going to paint this. This was just a test dome when I was developing the mould. It's full of bubbles, but I'm going to paint it with the clear blue as I've done with the yellow one, and just see how it compares to the blue one. So folks, until next time, catch you soon.